Classic Agent POV, like always. I'll try to pay attention, Node 1. I know that recently I've done a bad job about it. But, I'll pay attention, I promise. Oh, Lickitung. Let's go. Alright, though. Classic prop. Dillard wishes he was a hacker. He's probably a hacker. Because if he's not a hacker, then that means that we already have it narrowed down pretty easily. Dillard likes hacker attorneys because it's easier. However, agents have been winning more in the last 5 games, I believe. Are you accepting? I don't know. You love to see it. Hello, Alex. You have come to an interesting tournament game this morning. Oh, geez, green screen of death. We're good. Luke is filling in for Nasty Simps because nobody from Nasty Simps showed up.
Right. I was very confused because I heard something about daylight savings and then I saw nobody in a voice channel except for Luke and you.
Yeah, everybody refused to stream.
Luke was streaming.
Yeah, I forced him to.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, so I'm guessing Nasty Simps will get a point deduction for not showing up.
The way we did it when we had a filler for Game 7 is when Pace won, we got half a player.
But you guys got a filler ahead of time.
Yeah.
They didn't. They had nobody show up, and me and Luke talked in their channel trying to get anybody to come, and nobody responded. So I feel like that's kind of...
5 minutes before the game started.
Okay. I thought it was a little bit earlier than that, but yeah.
No, it was basically just everyone was busy, and then I think it was like 5 or 10 minutes before the game started. John was like, "Pace will play."
Still, that's before the game, which is better than Simps have done for this game, sadly. But yeah, they'll definitely get that like half point thing if they win.
Well, I'm not complaining. I am really curious. I'm really curious how well Luke is gonna do. I'm really curious. I really...
He already accepted out of note on the first prop. It was pretty classy. I like to see it. Gabby Dillard was proposed, and Kurt tried to push it through with Dillard. It's a little early. I'll just wait to put that up. Simps intentionally missing games to make leaderboard closer. Kappa.
They're tired of it being too one-sided.
Yeah, they're just like, man, this is too easy for us, so we're just gonna give you guys a chance to like maybe get first.
I mean, we're on a 3-win streak. We're rising.
Yeah. Let's see who from your team's playing in this game.
Ethos.
Ethos. Okay.
Unfortunately, I can't check who they are because they're not streaming.
Just gotta go off of text, but sadly, I only know like Ice's text and Arsenal's text, so
Yeah.
and that's not gonna.
I barely know how Ethos plays. The only game I've seen Ethos play is the 20 game he played last month, which was like game 1, so I don't remember.
Rest in peace, Kurt. Didn't make it into the node. Should have passed it to Dillard. Now this is going to be green, and this is going to be a double. Calling it now.
I think if Ice isn't in it, if Ice is the hacker in it, it gets bluffed, but otherwise I think it has a decent chance to hack.
Dillard, as the game started, was bummed out that he apparently isn't a hacker. And I think it was Mook that was like, yo, that's kind of weird. And he was like, yeah, but being hacker's better in these tournament games. So this should have a hacker in there. Yeah. As,
Yeah.
as
Okay.
it should.
So Ice wasn't the hacker. We've learned that.
So it's probably Arsenal.
I think Arsenal's out of these players. It's AIM, Ice, Ethos, Arsenal, and Luke, right? So I think out of these players, Arsenal is most likely to hack a Node 1.
Oh, sorry, Lex. I didn't know you wanted to. There. Now you can, Lex. Vote to your heart's content, and I'll remod you at the end. By the way, Alex, you fixed your mic problems, whatever was happening. I don't know if you had to do anything, but it's fine now.
What was going on? I'm still not sure what was going on, but I messed around with some settings and now it works.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, it's like old, what you used to sound like.
Hey, we did it.
Alright, so if I'm in this game, right now, Node 2, I'm going to assume Mook probably did it. He proposed it. Worst case scenario, it's a 2-man hack node, so I'd consider anti-honest.
Gabby's not really done much.
Yeah.
Which kind of worries me. Because I think Dillard's been propped by everyone.
So far.
And by everyone, I mean Mook and Quentin so far.
Well, we haven't seen Mook's prop, so we don't know if Mook wants Dillard.
So if bottom three is clean, I'm worried that Gabby is just chilling because Dillard's in everyone's prop. Oh, Dillard is Ice. I think.
Yeah, would I say that about wanting to be a hacker?
I feel like Ice probably would.
And one could actually be a double, Lex thinks. This game looks so dead. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Quentin and Dillard are perking,
Yeah,
but Gabby and Mook are just like,
I think right now my pairs are the top two or Node 1 double.
Like, I want Node 1 to be a double, but at the same time, it just feels too good to be true. Spice doesn't see then one double.
If it is Node 1 double, I hope Ethos isn't in it. Because I think Node 1 double probably can get a win here in this lobby.
I don't know what's going on with Luke's laptop, but it is chugging. Must be a Dell laptop. Dude, you're getting a Dell. Quinn's agent.
By the way.
Quinn's agent for saying no cap, according to iSpice. I like it. It's a good read.
I like that read too.
Alright, Kurt, wake up. You gotta do something here, pal. You're not making into nodes here.
Honestly, it's just the 1v1 between Dillard and Mook. That's just the thing I'm considering right now. Gabby's still done jack shit, so...
It's just weird how Gabby and Mook are just so nonchalant about this
Well,
situation.
Gabby and Noah are just speaking to each other. Like, I honestly think Gabby's trying to cheat Dillard here. Because the way Gabby's speaking to Dillard is really weird, dude.
Acewoy thinks that we're watching Hacker POV. Yikes.
This is not. If this was Hacker
I mean, it
POV,
could
this would
be.
be a great game for hackers. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah. If Kurt is a
If
hacker,
this is
then
Hacker
like
POV, if this is Hacker
he's
POV, and
cruising.
both players outside Node 1 are propping him.
Well, and both players
Then
outside are
win.
making it into props too. Like, unless
Like,
it would be
Quentin
Quinn
Dillard
Dillard
are leaning
Mook.
him agent, and Node 1 was hacked. This is the perfect setup for Luke as a hacker.
But being an agent here, he's pretty weak. He is the weakest agent out of.
He is.
Well, I mean, outside of N1, I guess, because N1, if it has an agent, they're the weakest.
I honestly don't think no one does, because the way Gabby was speaking to Dillard before, I don't know why you choose Dillard as the person you try and sheep. I think you always choose Quentin here. Quentin is coming across as the strongest agent. But Gabby's speaking to Dillard about the Kurt versus Quentin. And I'm worried that Ice being Ice...
Yeah, I don't really.
With Ice being Ice, I feel like what's going to happen is Ice is just going to get sheeped, and then agents are just going to lose. If it is anti.
I don't like Quentin at all. I think Quentin's a hacker boy. I think Node 1's a single, Dillard's an agent. And I think Mook is the hacker. I think Mook and Quentin are the hackers. The way he's doing this to Kurt is sus as fuck.
Gabby is the new homie. Gabby still done jack shit. Hold on.
Yeah, they're not. Gabby's not looking for
What has
info.
Gabby done? Gabby has talked to Dillard about Kurt versus Quentin.
Yeah.
But she did it in the most sheepy way.
And Gabby's on board with that, so it could be Gabby Quentin actually. Now I'm thinking because Gabby's like, oh yeah, Quentin's onto something here. I'll just shadow that. But
I think Quentin is Arsenal, and I think Arsenal probably would do that kind of thing, and just switch on his
still talking
counterpart to being agent halfway through Node 2.
Quentin's gonna
I
prop
think
here
that
if he's
could
a
be play
hacker.
that Quentin would do. Yeah, and finally someone talks about Node 1.
See, I feel like this is just Quentin setting up like, oh, I think you're the hacker, Kurt, and then after Node 2, oh, Kurt, you're an agent now to me, you know?
You have to be an agent now.
So, like,
I'm so
Quentin
sorry.
has to be a hacker here. And now that just
The thing about
leaves,
Mook
like...
is, I think Mook is aim, which makes it really a toss-up, because Mook is either just
Oh.
a really weak agent, or he's a hacker.
I mean, again, like, you shouldn't really read onto who's who. You should read into what people are actually just saying in this game. Because the moment you start to read in who's who, you will throw yourself off and you won't catch things the same way that
Yeah.
you should.
No, I
So,
get
like,
that. I
you
get
sh-
that 100%.
Yeah. Should get a soundboard like Tells. I've always thought about it, but never gotten around to it. Mook, you have to fight for freedom after being in Act 1. I hate to break it to you, Gabby, but it says fight or read'em. Because there's only one F.
Yeah, there is only one F.
Mhm.
Kind of take it's a big F as well. Big F in the chat. I don't like how Kurt isn't shadowing.
I like Dillard so much. Like, man. Money.
Okay. Yeah, no, Dillard's pulled himself back. He's not being sheeped by Gabby, which is good.
Well, sorry, break it to Quentin, but Dillard might take Gabby and Kurt in the Node 2 if it's up to him.
Yeah. I don't hate Gabby Kurt. I don't hate Gabby Kurt Dillard. I think Gabby Kurt Dillard is like fine, because I think it's either that or it's Dillard Kurt Mook. I think it's just the battle of Node 1.
Alright, Kurt, you got to decide about Node 1, though. Alright,
The
lean
problem I
towards
have is Kurt
Gabby.
hasn't shadowed anything, so I really don't have much of an insight into what he's thinking.
Yeah.
Because he might be doing something crazy. Thankfully, he's seen Dillard Agent.
They should really know it's not Kurt and Mook. If they actually do left, you lose faith in this game. Dillard Agent, Kurt greater than Quentin, and Mook greater than Gabby. You mean Gabby greater than Mook, okay.
What is Mook doing?
Oh, Mook's chilling. Big chill. Gabby quick accept. Love it.
Honestly, I can get behind it. It's wrong, but it's a strong gambit. The problem is the fact that Quentin sheeped you into it should prove it's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if any of the players are going to cotton on to that.
Yeah.
But if somebody can tell Gabby that the reason why she's propping it is because Quentin propped it and sheeped her into it, then we might have a chance.
Honestly, after watching Quentin state that this is what he wants and Gabby immediately shadowing it and eventually accepting it when they propose it, like, makes me think that this is a 2-hack node prop.
It could be right side agents.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I struggle to see Mook as agent in this scenario.
Would AIM have the balls to hack N1? Hell yeah, he would, dude.
Oh,
He's so tired of being hacker that he would just hack it. He doesn't care. Like, why not? Just go for it. YOLO. That's where he's at, in my opinion. There's no way he would risk securing and losing. Like,
I think
he's got a pretty rough hacker track record
issue.
currently. Alright, Kurt. Got to see some pass here. Hope it swings back around.
I feel like you just need to prop either Dillard Gabby or Dillard or Mook.
Yep. Oh, I didn't take Quentin if I was Kurt here. I just like Dillard better out of the two of them. I
think it just isn't a double.
Yeah, no, I don't think so anymore either. Can y'all stop hacking N1? I want to see a 5-node game. I want
to see Mook pass to Gabby. I think that would be hilarious.
Oh.
You need to pick a third.
Leaving it on Dillard.
First prop shown. Like, literally ever in this game. Like her.
Dillard's doing Kurt. Mook passes hammer to Gabby. Immediately passes to Gabby. Immediately passes to Gabby. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I predicted. I knew.
That's just disgusting.
Yeah, but he's AIM, and AIM would do that, dude.
Yeah. That makes me go Dillard, Gabby, Kurt. Like,
because the problem is,
like, no hesitation past hammer to the shared node 1. You can't do that, Mook.
I've played one game where me and AIM were both agents, and the only reason I saw him agent.
Ooh, Dillard, no.
He was in a 1v1, and the hacker was worse.
Well, we just lost node 2 as Kurt. Kurt's not making it because Dillard's leaving Gabby hammer. Because Gabby's just gonna do left side. Top left.
Well, if you pass, then it still gets left side through, is the problem. Unless Gabby has a change of heart. It's better to leave it here than put it on the hacker, I would say. Because it's not going to get off of left side, right? So you always prop it, I think.
Come on, Gabby. Take Kurt. Let's see a fucking green node.
Do not prop Quentin.
You know he's going to prop Quentin.
Does it count as an agent party if no one was hacked? thankfully Gabby is considering
Dillard is
training
so
Dillard
agent here. You have to listen to him, Gabby. Like, come on. Still doesn't know
Like,
why.
you just propped what Quentin propped, and when there is an agent telling you what you should prop, then you prop with the agent, not with the person who's potentially a hacker.
If Mook ends up
And if
being
the
an
agent's
agent,
wrong-
though, like,
If Mook's an
that's a
agent,
game throw and a
I would
half
not
for
be
passing.
surprised.
Let's go. Kurt made the cut.
Let's go. We win these. I mean, hopefully.
Gabby says F. Okay, Gabby, chill. You're the most sus person here, bud. Ah, they all accepted. That means it's bad.
Oh,
That's sad.
I'm upsetty spaghetti.
Yeah, Node 1 double possibility confirmed because Mook passing like that is just insane. If Mook's an agent, like, this is disgusting.
I honestly think it has to be right side because I don't see Gabby Quentin as being an agent.
Yeah, but Mook doing that as an agent, like, come on.
I think it's more likely that AIM would do that as an agent than for Quentin to be an agent here.
I don't care who
I might
you
just be
are,
shitting
like,
myself.
I don't care who you are or anything. As an agent, you don't pass hammer to the shared Node 1 hack.
Yeah.
You don't.
You just put it.
You just don't.
Put Dillard.
Yep.
What was Mook even propping? Was he?
Oh, he didn't do
propping?
anything.
Was
He literally just quick passed. Didn't even shadow, just
he
quick
was-
passed.
Well, he was propping Dillard, Mook, Quentin before, so I don't understand why you can't leave hammer there. So, like, he must have switched to bottom, otherwise he doesn't pass.
Dillard is playing Quentin and Kurt's game.
Yeah, but you're just feeding into it.
Yeah, exactly.
If
Honestly, I would go. I hate to say it, but I would go anti-Node 1 at this point, just because of the way Mook's playing.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like if Mook is agent, then he needs to learn some things.
Yeah, he's like.
At this point, I kind of am thinking Gabby has to be.
Gabby has to be a hacker here. Otherwise,
Gabby
Dillard's
has to
just
be
playing it
Ethos,
way
though,
too
which
well.
is my teammate. Gabby has to be at Ethos, which is my teammate, because Quentin is
Well,
Arsenal and Dillard
yeah.
is Ice and Mook is AIM. So I'm actually happy about this, because I think hackers just win.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be a
And
hacker
the team
win.
loses. All is right in the world.
Lol. Quentin likes Kurt the most. After calling Kurt a hacker, and Kurt enters note 2, and
I mean, this is
there's
exactly
a hacker
what
detected.
we were talking about. This is exactly what we were talking about.
Yeah, but Quentin wasn't even in it, which is funny.
As an agent, I honestly think Quentin might stick to left here.
I mean, Quentin, if you think that, you've got to think Node 1 double at this point. Unless it's Mook Dillard, which is very possible. And Mook is just like so game throwing. So game throwing if he's agent. Just prop Gabby already. I know you want it. What is that? What is that if you're an agent? You don't say that. I mean, Mook, you literally passed Hammer to him. You can't be like this. Like, come on.
Honestly, I think right side is agents, but I wouldn't want to go vanity.
And one double or it's Mook Kurt.
Partly because Mook doesn't deserve to win the game, but also because
Yeah.
it wins the win if they pop empty.
Honestly.
I'm happy about winning. Do you think people watch these back?
Sorry?
Do you think people watch these back, like watch their own games to see
Yes.
what you say about them?
Yeah. Well, and just to like see the perspectives and all that, yeah. Because
Yeah,
I
the
always
only
see
ones
the
I've
numbers on my
watched-
VODs go up, so people are definitely
the only
watching
ones
them.
I've watched are the ones that I'm not in, that I missed. If I saw
Yeah.
the game, then I don't go back and watch it. Sometimes if I was in the game, I'll like skim through it. But
Don't worry about being wrong, Kurt. It's too
I
late for
already
that.
know I'm perfect, so I don't need you to tell me how perfect I am. Actually, that being said, I did watch the first game where I agent partied, and you were flaming me the entire node 2, and then I propped right.
I usually do that. I'm really good at flaming agents. I don't. Oh man, Dillard rubbing me wrong. Like Dillard, you also could have passed, but you left it on Gabby.
I mean, Dillard couldn't. Passing for Dillard wouldn't have done anything. Passing for Dillard just confirms left side to go through, which is just a hack he made.
I mean, Mook, you can't be talking about
Gabby's being
Hammer.
hard sheeped by Quentin.
Well, no, because Gabby's POV is Quentin's has to be agent, so
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
not really
but, like,
Gabby getting sheep by
here's the thing.
Quentin. Like, he has to like Quentin.
The way they've been playing this whole game, they've sort of just been sheeping each other the entire time. And now Gabby confirms Quentin as agent, so they can just let the sheeping continue.
I guess.
And nobody's picked up on it.
Yeah.
So I think it is just right side agent.
I don't see Mook ever being an agent. Like, and if he is, he doesn't deserve to win. Not with his play.
Back to left side, which is what I said he did if he was an agent, but he propped Kurt first.
Quentin Dillard.
Which is very odd.
Why would Dillard want Quentin though? That doesn't make any sense. Dillard shouldn't want Quentin. Dillard should not want Quentin because Gabby confirmed Quentin.
Yeah, I think the most logical pair is Gabby Quentin.
Dillard has to be hack. Oh man, Gabby has to be agent with Quentin. It has to be Quentin, Gabby agent with Kurt.
Is it Dillard Mook?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. Because the way Dillard's now talking and pushing, like the way Dillard's pushing is so weird now. Like, I don't know.
That's what I
and him wanting Quentin doesn't make any sense for him being an agent in these node props so far. Like, he should want Mook or Kurt over Gabby or Quentin.
Yeah.
Just because, like, Gabby... like, Kurt's a risk, too.
Thought process is Mook is hacker over...
Mook, Dillard, Hackerino. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, too, Spies. Yeah, and Quentin. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no one should want Mook, because Mook literally gave up Node 2 by passing Hammer to Gabby, and Dillard just letting it happen, too. Like, Dillard should have passed off Gabby seeing that. Like, I don't know. Mook scuffed it if he's agent, but he has to be a hacker. The way that played out, like, I'm sorry, you're a hacker if I'm playing this game. Everyone should like Quentin. I don't know about that. Mook hacker because passing to Gabby Node 2 was hacked. Dillard has to be like Quentin here.
I mean,
like, why though? Because
if
like,
Mook's hacker, then Quentin has to be agent.
Dillard needs to think though. Like in Dillard's POV, Gabby could have easily hacked both nodes, so Quentin could easily be the partner. So I don't see how he would like Quentin more than he would like Mook.
In his position, I push for right side.
Yeah, if I was Dillard, I would go for Kurt or Mook. Like, it doesn't make sense to go for Quentin at all if you're an agent in Dillard's POV. Like, he is slipping right here. So Gabby has to be an agent with Mook, just, you know, knowing that doesn't matter what he does. If Dillard and Mook aren't the pair, then I'm just gonna be like dumbfounded. Gabby accepting it. Are you... Jesus. Now, Kurt, you gotta accept this again. No way, GG. No way did Mook really game throw. No way. Gabby Quentin, no way. There's no way, dude. There's no way you would do that, Mook. No, like...
It looks
this is a tournament game. You can't be an agent doing that.
AIM is going to get a 1 out of 5 for performance.
That's... No, come on. This has to be a meme, right, Quentin? Come on. Come on, Quentin.
I refuse.
Has to be a meme. Mook has to be a
God,
hacker.
why
If Mook
why
is an agent,
everyone
it's
in
insane.
feels so scuffed?
I'm sorry, Mook, but you deserve insults. Don't take Dillard. Don't take Dillard.
Oh, fucking Jesus.
It's over.
Christ.
Yeah, Quentin Gabby. Quentin Gabby. That is
it's
so
Quentin
sad.
Gabby.
How is
It
Mook?
is right
How is
there,
Mook agent
but
doing this?
Agents just threw it. Well, not agents.
No, Mook. Mook.
Yeah.
It makes no sense for him to do that. None at all. Like,
Yeah.
are you level 1 Mook? Okay, he was hacker. That makes perfect sense. But you never take Dillard there either. Like, that's exactly what I thought. Mook and Dillard. It makes the most sense. That sucks. You hate to see it. Arsenal did win though.
Hold on. Oh, wow. I was completely wrong. Huh.
Will Arsenal win? Yes, Arsenal wins. Congratulations on your points. Lex, you lost your points. You said Arsenal wouldn't win, so you lost your currency,
The
Lex.
fact that Arsenal plays like that.
That was wild. That was honestly crazy wild the way he played that, like, and got away with it too. Like, it's disgusting that he was able to pull that off, and Dillard wasn't sussed more than Dillard was. Like, Dillard was clean in the first half, but right when I saw the red flags, like, other people should have seen it too.
Honestly, you did honestly well.
Oh, I've got it.
I'm going to screenshot me saying Quentin Dillard muck my hackers at the moment. I am so glad I was right.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, there's not much you can really do there.
I can't believe that game went that way though. Like, Dillard Quentin should never be Node 3.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. I'm not great, but I was. Oh no. Guys?
Hello?
Oh, I thought my internet cut.
You did lose for a second there, but now you're here.
Okay, so I just lagged out or something.
Man, I didn't play that game, but I feel like I did, and I feel disgusted.
Yeah. I was so goddamn right.
Yeah, Dillard did play it very well. Had the agents eaten out of the hand, but
Ice was Dillard, Arsenal was Muck, AIM was Gabby, and Ethos was Quentin. So I was a Russ. I know how to
you weren't
enter
the worst
people.
player.
I mean, at least I did well filling, even though I didn't do well enough to get trusted by my other agents.
Honestly, you did fine. Honestly, your play was fine.
Mook's fucking pass is disgusting. Like, I hate it.
If you
I can't believe he wins doing that. Yeah.
If you don't give
well, I mean, that's such a big brain play, because, like, he knew he could get away with it, and he did.
Well, I knew it didn't seem right. I felt like, why would he pass off Dillard to Gabby when it was guaranteed hacker from his POV? He was hacker. The way Dillard and Muck were going against each other, I felt like it was a play.
Yeah.
I felt like I could trust Gabby 100% because Muck was definitely hacker, but I didn't like how much Dillard was being trusted. I started to feel like I trusted Quentin more because Dillard was just jumping to conclusions way too harshly.
Yeah.
I didn't like it, so I'm so glad I trusted my instinct. It's a shame I didn't make a better case for myself.
Yeah.
I honestly think Mook's play wasn't good. It was just that the agents didn't pick up on it.
Yeah, I completely agree. I feel like
it wasn't a big brain play really at all. It was just a dumb play that agents fell for.
Yeah, I completely agree. I feel like the other two weren't picking up on who shouldn't have been trusted at all. I feel like Dillard was playing it really well. I definitely gotta give credit to Ice. I think Ice did a great job.
Oh yeah, Ice played that perfectly until after No 2. Then it should have been like everyone should have seen the red flags start popping.
Yeah. Muck was definitely not trusted, but Ice flew under the radar and I got blamed, even though I was the actual one who saw through it. The only one of the two, too. So I was the star agent and Ice was the star hacker.
Give yourself 5 stars.
Hey, so is that a question for Luke there?
Where? Sorry?
Aso is just asking, did you not think that when he passes there, that the other hacker is Dillard/Gabby when Mook passes? I think he's asking you.
I don't know which chat you're talking about. There's a lot of channels. I don't know which one is.
My Twitch chat, because I'm streaming. Remember?
Right, I didn't know. I'm not.
So Asoy is asking, did you think that Mook passing like that confirmed Gabby/Dillard as a hacker? Did you not think of that, I guess?
No, I didn't. I didn't think of it that way. I feel like I didn't trust that he passed off Dillard when, in my eyes, he was still my trusted thing. But I felt like it did end up later becoming, to me, him trying to kind of cover for Dillard in a way. By trying to make it look like he didn't trust Dillard, which meant all the more reason for agents to trust him. At first, early on, I was feeling maybe it was Mook who was the agent, but it really, he fell apart too quickly for me to doubt it. I didn't think it was ever Gabby Mook. I didn't feel like it was both of them. I really doubted that. It's hard for me to explain. Like I said, I don't do most of my thinking consciously. It's mostly subconscious gut feeling.